Well, good morning, Lake Pontchartrain, and goodbye. We finally had a good night's sleep. The wind died down, and we are heading out nice and early for this beautiful, beautiful day. We are going to head on over to Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. It's about 50 miles away, and the captain says maybe 5 hours because we go about 10 knots. You know, we're not like those rich folks. We have to conserve our fuel because, you know, that's all we got, man. We're working people. You know, I'm teasing y'all. We're all working people, right? All right, guys. Well, hopefully today will be a fun-filled day. Hopefully we'll see some animals. I still have not seen a real live alligator out in the wilderness, so maybe we'll see that today. Who knows? All right, guys. Going through Lake Pontchartrain, headed over, I guess, to the other side, to the north side.
We're just heading east.
Oh, okay, we're heading east to be able to get into the ICW, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Had to make sure I was telling everybody correctly. But it's a beautiful day. The water is a little choppy. I guess like Lake Conroe, it's always choppy. Sean's got his homemade sunshade up there with his pillow.
Sun's killing me.
I know. But it's a really pretty day to be on the water. So here's a view from the ride inside. Still going through Lake Pontchartrain, pretty rolly. Like I said, I came downstairs just to check on things, and it's everything's okay. It's just a very rough ride if you're going to be down in here. I'm gonna go back upstairs because that's where the captain's at, and it's more enjoyable. All right, so Sean just talked to this bridge here. We've got another pleasure boat out here. First one we've seen. It's a really pretty, what is that, a trawler?
Looks like it.
Looks like a trawler. It's really pretty. But she just said she was just about to open the bridge for us to go through. Apparently there's another pleasure boat, a sailboat, on the other side coming towards us. So we're all going east and he's coming west. But yeah, pretty exciting. We see some people. We're all excited. All right. And we are leaving Lake Pontchartrain, going out on the east side of the lake, correct, Sean?
Yes.
Going towards the ICW, heading east. See the bridge opening. Try to zoom in for you. Bridge is opening. If I knew that boat right there, I'd tell them, hey, I got a good video of you going through that bridge. There's a railroad bridge, the shorter bridge, with the one sticking up in the air. They say that that one's pretty much always open. Oh, I see that sailboat. She said that sailboat was too far out, but I don't believe he was, because there he is. All right, I'm going to go to the other side. I'm so happy to get off of this lake. This was an extremely rough ride across this lake. Whew, it's very windy over here. I was going to try to get a picture of that sailboat. Try to step back a little bit so maybe it won't be so windy. There's that sailboat. We heard him on the radio asking to get the bridge opened because he has a big mast. So here he comes. I'll wave to him. Maybe he might be one of our YouTube friends. Who knows? He might be the guy that's been saying that he lives on Dolphin Island and here. Maybe that's you. Look at that. I love it. All right, there's the bridge that we just went under. Thank you, Bridge Master. There's our fellow cellmate friend. I'll wave to him as he goes by. I think he's gonna make it. He's got his dinghy in tow. I love it. Beautiful. name of your boat. Not Right. Good luck, Not Right. Waves are massive in there. All right. Well, we are headed on to our next part of our trip. We have a boat in front of us now, so that's kind of interesting and fun. Not anything we've had happen on this trip yet. So, all right. All right, we are going under I-10. This is Interstate 10 that goes out of New Orleans up to Slidell, Louisiana. So we are going underneath it. Super excited to finally be out on the lake, out of the lake. I told Sean, I said, I guess I need to do a quick video of this different terrain since we got out of that lake. He said, that death lake. That lake was a little sketchy. And crab traps. I swear we were in Crab Trap Alley. I guess that's where the blue crab gets all their crabs. Okay, well, we came out of Lake Pontchartrain. We are headed east. We've still got that really pretty trawler in front of us leading the way. But it's like kind of like a swampy grassland area. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's still a little breezy, but nothing at all like what we just dealt with. Sun shining. We just had some lunch up on the fly bridge, and I'm gonna go lay down there and get a suntan. All right, so we are sitting at, what bridge is this, Sean?
I don't know. It's a railroad. It's a CSX railroad bridge. Is what it says. Just outside of the Regulators. I'm sure I said that wrong.
Man, this is town. You starting out in the Regulators.
He said Regulators.
35 minutes. You lose, you know.
So there's two really pretty trawlers chilling out here, waiting to go under the bridge or through the bridge. So yeah, it's kind of cool. We haven't seen not one single pleasure boat through this whole trip. And today we've got like 3 of them. It looks like there's another one coming up that way, Sean.
Yeah.
From where we just came from. They may all know each other. You know, sometimes people travel, I believe, in pairs. He has 2 boats on top of his boat, and he's pulling one.
Bye, Lady Wrigley Railroad.
Yeah, I'd like to pretend and imagine that these are like the Great Loop. Like they're doing the Great Loop. They're loopers. Could be possible. That boat and that boat look very, very similar, and there's one right behind this boat that you can't necessarily see right now, but they're all trawlers, and they all showed up here about the same time, so I think they know each other. I think they were talking to each other on the radio. This guy came over and started talking to us. Super cute boat. Not sure what he's talking to Sean about, but he came over and started speaking. His name is called Slow Pokin'. Super cute. Those other 2 boats are About Time and then Doris M, and they're both from Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm not real sure where this Slow Pokin's coming from. God, he's getting close to our boat. He must be confident. And then of course a train came through while we're waiting on this bridge to open. He's telling us where to go in Orange Beach. Apparently he's been watching our videos. How fun is that? He said, you guys are the ones on YouTube. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so fun. It's Slow Pokin'. I am so excited right now. My day could not have gotten better. That's awesome. So finally, after waiting for what, an hour, Sean? Yeah, at least an hour. They are slowly but surely opening this bridge. It's turning. That is super, super cool. We saw a train go through and an Amtrak passenger train go through. We still have all of our cute little trawler friends from Gulfport and Biloxi. We definitely gonna let them go first because they know where we're going. We're just gonna follow them and head on to base St. Louis. But that's pretty cool, that bridge turning like that. I've never seen anything like that. Obviously, when you're in a car, you don't really get to see that kind of stuff. So I think that's pretty cool that thing's turning. Very, very interesting. All right, we're going through.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeffrey. Have a good day.
Someday coming through.
Can you go a little faster, maybe? Getting scared going through here. guys, so we came through that railroad bridge, and our little fellow friends here that are on their way back to Gulfport, Mississippi and Biloxi, they are cruising beside us. I think that's so fun and so cool, especially because we've been by ourselves the entire trip. That really nice guy that we were talking to earlier that came up and spoke to us, he said he bought his boat a couple years ago in Kemah, Texas, where we're from. Hello. And he lives in Biloxi, Gulfport area. So I thought that was so cool. A super nice guy. We haven't talked to any of the other ones, but I'm sure if he's friends with them, they're super nice too. But I just think it's pretty fun that they're all heading back home. They came out this way to go to a boat show. So I think that's so fun. It's been a beautiful, beautiful ride today. Okay guys, so while we're traveling, I thought I would share with you, I know everybody is digital, except for me. I can be digital, but I'm just kind of like an old school. I like to have things written down. I love paper, I love pens. So I had this little book made. If you watched our other videos last year when we went to Corpus, this is what I used. So in here, I have, Sean went through and written down before our trip, like I felt like a year ago. He wrote down how many miles it was from every spot that we would be traveling to. So I have that paper in here. Of course, this is on our apps as well, but it's just nice to be able to grab that paper. I have our insurance form from our state. We have our boat insured through State Farm. And so I have that, our policy and declaration page, because a lot of places need that for you to stay there. I have the length of our boat, our draft, our beam, our hull number, our Coast Guard number, just so it's real easy and convenient. When sometimes you're calling these bridges and things like that to open, they want all of that. And then I also have been writing and keeping track of things that we've had to use credit cards for, because we wanted to use cash for everything, but I had to keep track of that just for our records. I know this is real messy, and I will make it look prettier when I get back home, but we have like the cities that we stayed in, the phone numbers, the marina, how many miles it took us to get to that spot from the last spot. And if we bought gas, we wrote down our diesel. We wrote down how much diesel we purchased and how many gallons in fuel. So this is going to help us when it comes to an end to know how much money we've spent and how many miles we traveled, and you know, how much we spent in marinas and all that kind of good stuff. So that is what I have. I just have it kind of broken down into little ports and things like that. So I just thought I would share that with you guys. Nothing fancy. I'm sure you're going to be like, yeah, we can do that a whole lot better than that. But I just wanted y'all to see it. Okay, well, we're still traveling. Sean, you got something to say?
I do. I know somebody asked before about navigation, what apps we use on our phone and whatever. I have, you know, this one here, my Lawrence. I use this one for my chart plotter, so I can see my route, where I want to go, and how deep it is, everywhere where I want to go. Then I have this one as a backup. It's the same one, it's just smaller, and I can use it. I've got it scrolled out so I can see a bigger area, which I don't really care about looking at that. I mostly use this one for my foot, my depth, I mean. And then
you got a foot.
I do. I have 7.3. And then my speeds, I can monitor my speed. But if this one for some reason would get cattywampus and mess up, I have this one as a backup.
Gotcha.
But I also have a Waterways app and a Navionics app. The Navionics app is phenomenal. You can see how deep it is. You can see where the shoaling is. You see a bridge. You can click on that bridge. It'll tell you when their openings are. It'll tell you how to get in touch with them, either telephone number.
Is that on the Navionics?
On the Navionics app. The Navionics app, I love it more than anything. It's more detailed than any of these. Of course, these two here are 6 years old now, so they're getting a little bit older when it comes to electronics. But to replace them, you're talking about $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh wow!
So that's why I still have that. But the detail of this Navionics app is really, really good. Also, when we're traveling, I use my Waterways app, and I can click on that, and it looks like the view from outer space. I mean, it's pretty good. You can also see bridges on that, and you can see marinas and click on those marinas. And
yeah, that's how I've been finding the marinas and calling them, and calling the locks and the bridges and stuff like that.
That one actually works really well for that. But the Navionics app is by far is my favorite app. I use it for navigating. It's just a really good app.
And we have
also,
two radios.
We have two radios. I have this radio here because let me turn here. But anyway, because you need two radios for several reasons. Because when you're going through, the regular traffic is on 13, but you get in certain areas, the locks are on 14. Going through the New Orleans area, the bridges are on channel 13 and the locks are on channel 14. So you have to be able to hear both of them. So that's why we had this handheld one. And also when you get to Mississippi, you have to listen to channel 57 or 67. I have it written down. I think it's channel 57 that talks to the Coast Guard going through the Mississippi River in New Orleans. We also like this handheld one because when we're on our dinghy, or if we have to abandon ship wherever, which we hope that never has to happen.
Please don't.
But even you know, because we've been out long ways before, you know, a mile or two offshore on our dinghy. Sounds kind of crazy, but that's what we do. You know, down in Port O'Connor, we went around the jetties, and it was a long ways out there. You know, you're out there with barges and all that, and you want to be able to call the Coast Guard or call for help if you have a problem. And also, if this radio, my main radio quits working, I have this backup radio. But I really like to monitor 2 channels. This barge traffic right through here, they monitor 16, but the regular people like us going through are monitoring 13. And when you get to, you know, when you cross the Mississippi, that changes again. So it all, you know, you just thought you might want to know that. There's all different things you have to kind of monitor. And the Windy app, I watch the Windy app to know what my wind's doing and that kind of thing.
Good deal.
Because wind is very important. You know, if wind's bad, you know, I don't want to be out here. We're more, now I'm not going to say fair weather boaters. We do go through some stuff.
There's been some things and some stuff.
Cindy was having to hold the furniture down going through Pontchartrain.
I wish that we had this channel when we went and docked our boat for the very first time at Harbor House in Galveston, Texas. Dude, if you've ever been there, it's the one that sits right in front of Willie G's. It's like 4 slips. The dolphin tours go out of there. Huge, massive concrete wall, kind of like the what was that thing we went through?
The lock.
The lock.
Well, whenever you're backing into the wind is pushing you one way, and when the wind and current is going one way, but it hits that concrete wall, it swirls around. So as you're going in, it's swirling and pushing your boat all over the place, and you're kind of bouncing off the walls.
Horrific. And we were fairly new boaters, especially to this boat. We were fairly new to this boat, and I mean, the captain did it, and I knew he could, but we were both. By the time we got off the boat, we tied everything up. We didn't speak to each other. We just got all the lines tied, and then we walked inside, and I might have said a bad word. I was just like, oh my God, that was terrible. But anyway. Okay, guys, well, we're having a non-eventful, great trip on the way to Bay St. Louis, and we should be there very shortly. Can't wait to see what it looks like. All right, guys, well, we are rolling in, getting very close to Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. You can see all the pretty houses along the water here. It looks like we might have some sandy white beaches, or at least they're just not dark, muddy-looking beaches. That's all that matters right now. But we are going to come up and go underneath this bridge up here. And then, Sean, you said we have to go under get our swing bridge open?
I think it's a swing bridge.
We think there might be a swing bridge. We're going to get a little bit closer.
Have one open.
Okay.
It's 2 miles ahead.
2 miles. All right, guys. Well, I'm super excited. We're finally here. It's been a beautiful day. And we are now in Mississippi. How exciting is that? Yay! The story of our life. As soon as we got to the Bay City, or excuse me, the Bay St. Louis Railroad Bridge, there's a train. There's a train coming.
Our marina is right there.
I know, our marina is right on the other side of that train. So, yeah, I think we've waited for trains as long as we've traveled this trip. Just kidding. But we have been waiting for a lot of trains. So, after we go past this and they open the railroad bridge, we are going to go right inside of that bigger bridge, and our marina is going to be right over to the left. So we are almost there, guys. I'm so excited. There it goes. Swing bridge opening. It's so cool. All right, well, we finally got docked. We're at the Municipal Marina here in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Sean is getting all the water out of our dinghy because it filled up. We had the plugs. of course pulled, but all that wind and waves that we went through in Lake Pontchartrain mostly got some water in it. This is a super pretty marina. Look at our neighbor. Dreams, goals right there. His name's Warren. He's actually super sweet and helped us get docked. And then this beautiful boat right here, he also helped us. But really pretty boats. It's a nice little area. We've got the wall right there, the concrete wall that separates the marina from the water. So we're gonna see what we can do, see what we can find, see what we can eat, because you know I'm hungry, right? So here it is. This is the Bay St Louis Marina in Bay St Louis, Mississippi. It's quite beautiful. So far we've met a couple people on our dock, our pier, and they were super nice. We're gonna go check in with the harbor master, but it looks like right up on the hill there, like everybody has been telling us, there's restaurants and shopping and all kinds of stuff. They also said that right down to the right is really nice pretty beaches, and we can take our dinghy over there or take our bike. So we're not real sure how long we're gonna stay here. I would really like to stay here and not go any further. Don't tell the captain I said that. Just because I want to go do stuff, you know. This has been a great trip. I am very excited to go see, you know, Biloxi and Gulfport, and, you know, maybe even get on down to Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida. But, you know, time is our enemy. Time is our enemy, and that other thing called money. That's our biggest enemy, guys. Money. But, all right, well, we're here, so we'll come back and show you some more things. Alright guys, we're here. Oh my gosh, I need to live here. Like, I seriously need to live here. Look at these houses. Are these not the most beautiful? That's called Harbor House. I wonder what that is. Maybe a bed and breakfast. These are absolutely precious. And look, it's right here on the water. Right here on the bay. He said the water was down really low, and you can see the beach right there. God, don't let me have a wreck. I'm sorry, y'all are probably like, this chick's videos are terrible. Well, you know what? You don't have to watch them if you think they're terrible. I'm just kidding. I would not mean like that. I hope you guys enjoy them. But this is the cutest little town. I've never even heard of this town. Oh, look, they have like war heroes up on their little lamppost. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Well, I'm super excited to be here. I think Sean said it took us 60 miles on the water to get here, which that train did hold us up for a little bit, so that made us a little bit behind. But we're here now, and we're going to have a fantastic evening and see what's going on. Oh, here's a naval battle. Okay, Naval Battle of Bay St Louis. 1814. Oh my goodness. Gunboats fired. Okay, I'm going to go check out this battle, and I'll be right back. The downtown area of Bay St Louis, the Ugly Pirate. Look at that. And they have Snowball, like what do you call them, like shaved ice kind of things. They're not open, of course. This is just the cutest little thing ever. I would totally live in this town. It's adorable. It's quite beautiful. Oh, there's a store. Okay, maybe if we do get to stay here tomorrow, I can go shopping, because it looks like they're closed as well. And I know it's windy, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, I'm gonna try to turn you guys off so I can drive and not die. All right. Just went into adorable shops, and here is an old cemetery. You know, we've been running into a lot of cemeteries lately. I guess it's because, I don't know, because I guess it's just wine. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna head back this way. Have I said how much I love this town? I've been here for like 2 hours, and I'm like, I have to live in this town. Goodness gracious. I know I say this about every place I go, but yeah, this is definitely a place that I could live. Well, there's a train. You know, us and trains have been lately. All right, well, we're gonna keep going. Oh, there's a train track up here. If we get stopped by a train on foot, I'm gonna scream. God, I think we are. Like, seriously, we just went through that and it came down. He said he didn't care. He ran the train sign. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's something else. Here's a historical Old Shieldsburg. All right, let me go check it out. Okay, it's a pink house. It says Brer Rabbit's Laughing Place. I don't know what that is, but I want to find out. Look, they even have a golf cart that they want to sell to me. God, this place is stinking. Look, look. Do you guys not see how cute this is? Y'all, if anybody is watching this and you've been here before, I know you're agreeing with me. I know you are. You're like, I want to live there too. Okay, I'm going to stop doing videos for y'all about wanting to live here because that's just getting out of hand. But I'm just going to tell you, I could not be more excited. Okay, guys, well, we had a great afternoon in Bay St. Louis. I did get a hat. I got to go shopping and a little potpourri sachet. Sachet. Is that what you call them? Is it a sachet or sachet? I don't even know what they're called. This, it smells pretty. I got that to make the boat smell nice. So we got to visit with our grandbabies on Zoom. So we got some entertainment from those two little rascals. And the store we went to today was called Social Chair. And we also went to another really cool 3-story, I guess you would call it like a beautiful old house that they've turned into like a place where people have little shops and individual people own each little place or whatever. I'll have to go on and find it. I'll go find what it, excuse me. I'll go find what it is and I'll send you guys the link. That way, if you're ever in the area, you can go there. So, Mr. Watford, Captain, we had a good day?
We had a good day.
Okay, good deal. All right, well, we're going to take showers because we're going to bed and it is chilly. You can see we got the fireplace going. We don't really have it turned on. We just have it more for look. It makes me feel warm. What about you, Sean?
We used it earlier when we first got back.
We did turn it on when we got back. It's like, I don't even know what temperature it is here, but
It's just very windy.
Yeah.
It's probably in the 60s, but we're riding bikes all over the city with shorts and t-shirts on. And
we were chilly. It was cold. You can see, y'all probably can't see, but in the marina they have, looks like twinkly pumpkin lights on some of these boats out there. So very, very cute. All right, guys. Well, good night. Have a fantastic evening, and we'll see what Bay St. Louis has to offer tomorrow because we're going to take the dinghy out tomorrow and go run the beach, run the streets, I would say, but run the waters.
Or we'll take a dinghy over to the casino.
Oh, yeah. There's a
Marina
casino. Hollywood Casino. We're going to go over there and see what's happening. Okay, good night. All right, guys. I just want to show you this. Look at this boat. It's like a house. Sean said, that's bigger than our house. But look, is that not beautiful? It is absolutely beautiful. I am so jealous right now. Right on, dude. Right on.